Hello, and welcome back to Arcurus Plays Mechwarrior 5 Mercenaries. Now, we're here on Gunsburg, and last time we had a bad time. Basically, the Cyclops is going to be the only mech from that lance that's able to carry on. We did lose. We got our Battlemaster here was Cord, but that's in the process of getting repaired. The Archer's just going to take a little bit too long, and we basically ran out of everything. Like by the end of that mission, I don't know what it was, but it felt like we went in. It felt like we went in there half cocked. So we're going to be going back in with kind of a fresh lance. The Cyclops will be ready. The other ones just won't be. So let's go ahead and hit our mission briefing. It is with a heavy heart that I must report that while our strikes against the Lyran's logistical network were successful, we failed to draw Nicole Kelswa or any of her forces away from their strongholds. Instead, Nicole Kelswa chose to retaliate by murdering a number of civilian family members, many from within our ranks. While my heart bleeds for Mirborg and all the other members of Tyr that lost someone to Kelswa's cowardly act, our desire for vengeance cannot cloud our judgment. Kelswa has clearly committed this heinous war crime to bait us into attacking her and the Gotterdammerung Society on her terms. Throwing ourselves into a meat grinder to get vengeance on Kelswa will only benefit the Ronin forces also laying claim to Gunsburg. So for now, we need to leave Kelswa behind her walls. With her logistical chain now in shambles, attrition will eventually take hold and force her out into the open. Instead, we'll refocus our efforts to breaking the Ronin 211th Mechanized Assault Command. Their forces are scattered across a wide area, using sympathetic villages and remote industrial hubs to house their forces that they are unable to fortify. Provided we sweep wide to engage the entire force before they can consolidate, we should be able to envelope them quickly and efficiently so we can turn our attention to bringing Kelswa and her mercenaries to justice. For this operation, we'll be dividing our forces and engaging the Ronin along two major fronts. Mirborg and the Dragon's Breath will take the northern theater while the commander and I take the south. I know it's going to be hard after all that's happened, but stay focused, stay safe, and I promise you Kelswa will be next. At least we're making money on this. Alright. So, I'm going to be in the Atlas RS. Cyclops will be there. We're going to bring up the Jaeger mech for her to train in. And then we're going to bring up the Warhammer. Ah, Leanna Moore is injured. Jacob. I'm going to give you the Jaeger mech, Jacob. You're my most skilled pilot, but you seem to get all of my mechs wrecked. I'm trusting you today. Oh, Lance is also injured. Miasto Stabjorn, you're up. Alright, so we're bringing in an untested pilot because the only way Freeman is ever going to see a mission again is if I need to bring his Jenner out.
Hangar doors open. Stand clear.
To make quick work of the Ronin in the 211th, 11th, we'll need to engage their forces across 2 fronts. For this, we've broken up into 2 attack groups. Thor and the Dragon's Breath will approach from the west. Commander, you and I will be approaching a Ronin forward operating base from the south. If our 2 forces can shatter the Roman combat units, then we'll be able to refocus our efforts on the Kutudamarong society and get vengeance for everyone Nicole Kelswa killed.
Overstay Manstor Tyr. The Dragon's Breath has made contact with the 211th. Encountering heavy resistance. I'm moving in to support.
Okay, Commander. Let's move out and engage along our front. Good hunting.
Come on, AI. This is not that hard to navigate. Okay, here's something this game needs. This game needs the ability to order your lance's formation. You could look into the CRPG genre. Maybe we'll have like a little, you know, maybe if we hit like escape, we have like a little option, kind of like weapons group, where we can move the mechs around and then like have their increments away from each other. And so you can start doing things like maybe we'll run in like a Y formation with the ECM mech at the middle. Or change who the focus mech of the formation is. Maybe because if I have an ECM mech, right? Maybe I want my whole lance, with maybe the exception of me, to stay with the ECM mech. I have a feeling something's going to happen to those 2 assault mechs up there by the time I get here. This is some really nice scenery, though. Think of how massive this would have to be. I mean, I've been to the Grand Canyon. I've seen... The Grand Canyon is so unfathomably massive. And it's kind of... If I were on the ground, this might give me that vibe. Why are you stuck? Don't be stuck. You're the fastest mech in this lance. It will be faster for me to manually drive you forward. Damn it, Jacob Cave. Okay. God, he's already getting on my nerves. Bit of lazy blending with the water and the ice there, though.
Contact. We are engaging the Ronin. Seems to be only token resistance.
I don't trust
No
token
shit.
resistance.
That's because they are swarming us, taking heavy casualties over here. I'm here with you, Dragon's Breath. Keep on them.
Doing chip damage at range. Oh, it's nice to see these tanks just hanging out back here. Like, if you're an SR... Okay, you're an LRM launcher. Alright, good. Doing LRM launcher things. That's what I want you to do.
New target, Panther.
Roger that. We need to smash the requested target.
This PVC is already down.
We'll be right on top of you in 5 minutes.
Overstay, my forces are in no shape to be facing this new threat. I'm withdrawing my unit from this engagement.
Destroyed.
What? Dragon's Breath! My men are in slow-moving heavy and assault mechs. We need you to screen our withdrawal or we're dead. These third-party hostiles fall outside the negotiated objectives of this mission, and my men have already suffered.
Why are you shooting at me, dude?
I'm invoking the self-preservation clause of our contract, in withdrawing my men from this fight.
Negative, Dragon's Breath. You are to screen Oberstleutnant Miraborg and his detachment withdrawn. They need you.
Respectfully, Overstay, that's not going to happen. We're not getting paid to throw our lives away just to preserve yours. Our thoughts and prayers are with you. Best of luck.
Dragon's Breath. Dragon's Breath, respond. Damn it. They've cut off communication.
Goddamn mercenaries! They're happy to take our money, only to throw us to the wolves.
Thor, we need it.
No, don't you dare say anything, Christian. This isn't the first time Magnussen's mercenaries have breached their contracts in this war and left our people to die. They're only here so they can rob us blind when we need their help the most.
Sit tight, Thor. We are coming to get you.
Oversir, the 211th are withdrawing from the west and collapsing on our position. They're attempting to cut us off from supporting Oberstleutnant Mirenberg's combat group.
Then break through them, damn it. We need to get Miraborg's battalion out of there. Clear this field ASAP. Next scrap.
Target acquired.
Let's bag the commander's target.
Target destroyed. Target acquired.
Commander's target. Now.
Incoming missile. Target destroyed. New target
The
hunted.
commander just handed us a target. Let's snuff it out.
We need to speed this up. Break through and support Thor's battalion.
God, this ain't going well.
We need to focus fire on that hostile.
Incoming missile.
God.
Target destroyed.
Copy that. That violence should kiss his ass goodbye.
Mech neutralized.
Jesus.
New target.
We're on it, boss.
Jesus.
Destroyed. Incoming missile.
Miraborg, we're almost done here. Hold out just a little while longer.
New target. Crusade.
Solid copy. Let's cut loose on the priority target.
God, kill it. Okay, that's one.
Target
Contact blasted to hell.
acquired.
Roger that. We have a hostile tag. Focus all fire on it.
Alright, ammo depleted.
The Kuther Davrong Society are here. My forces are now engaged with them.
West.
Take them out.
We can't afford too many victories like this.
Wilco, focusing fire. That's the last of them. Miraborg, we are
Ooh.
on our way to help.
It's too late, Christian. We're pinned down. We'll be overrun by the time you get here. Get out of here. Leave to fight another day. Avenge us and save the Republic.
Thor, I'm sorry there isn't more I could do.
My daughter, Tyra. Look after her for me when I'm gone, Christian. Give her and the Republic the freedom we've fought all our lives to see.
You have my word. I'll make sure of it.
I know you will. Goodbye, Overstay.
Godspeed, old friends. First dear, fall back.
Just waiting for the mission to end.
Tyra, I'm sorry. I dedicated my life to fighting for the freedom of our people. To build a better home for you to grow up to see. One where you would never leave under the boots of House Corita or Steiner. But the great house's disdain for our people is endless. Magnussen and the Republic were fools to trust that they would recognize our people as equals, or that the hired guns would care for anything more than lining their pockets with what little wealth our people have. One day, you will learn of all the things Christian and I sacrificed for our people, and of the mercenaries that betrayed us, leaving your mother and I to die at the hands of our oppressors. I'm sorry that their greed and indifference robbed you of a life with us by your side. If by some miracle I survive and live to see you again, I can promise you one thing. I will make them pay.
Battletech's got some Game of Thrones level, like, interweave storylines going on in the background. Yeah, I mean, that wasn't too bad. Another Cyclops. Commander, our recovery teams have scoured the northern front for survivors. We were able to recover Miraberg, but he sustained heavy injuries while ejecting from his mech. His ejection seat crashed into a tree at full speed, bruising his spinal cord and heavily scarring his face. That's not how you spell scarring. I believe that's two R's. It was heavily scaring his face, yeah. He'll live, but will need extensive physical therapy before he pilots a mech again. The abandonment of the Dragon's Breath left Miraberg and his entire unit out in the cold. While they put up a good fight, the entire detachment was wiped out by the Gotterdammerung Society's ambush. Tor was the last to fall. This disaster has some huge ramifications for the First Tier. With the Dragon's Breath gone and Tor's detachment destroyed, our in-system assets are operating at only 35% capacity. Yeah, I fucking feel that. While some mechs and Mechwarriors are salvageable, we're dangerously close to total collapse, so I've ordered our unit to retreat and go into hiding. We'll stand no chance of directly confronting Nicole Kelswa and her mercenaries in our present state. Luckily, the Ronin of the 211th will likely keep Nicole Kelswa occupied while we attempt to recover as much as we can. Commander, I fear we'll only have one shot at dislodging Kelswa and reclaiming the Gunsburg for the Republic. So we need to spend whatever time we can buy wisely to build ourselves back up for final stand. As such, I'm redistributing some battlefield salvage from Tor's unit to you. Do what you can to get the most out of these assets in the limited time we have. We only have one shot at taking Kelswa down. We'll need to make it count. Okay, what's our timeline? 15 fucking days. Okay, let's go to our battle mechs, okay? Best case scenario, okay? This Cyclops. Okay? Best case. Let's repair it. 25 days. They gave us this battlefield salvage, okay, to do our best to cobble together a unit. But then they don't give us enough time to actually get that to get it ready. Okay. Okay, we didn't lose any double heat sinks, so that's good. But it'll take 26 days to repair. This max out of action. 6 days. Cyclops is going to be up. Warhammer will be up. Jaeger mech will be up. What do I have? What do I have left on the board? Nothing heavy enough, I don't think. Yeah, the archer's not going to be up either. I'm going to have to bring the Marauder in. That's what I'm going to have to do. Okay. Following the Dragon's Breath's desertion and Mirrorborg's last stand, both the Goddardamering Society and the Ronin 211th MAC have diverted their attention towards each other and no longer perceiving First Tiers as primary threat in the fight over Gunsburg. While this has provided us with a limited window to lick our wounds and recover, I'm afraid that window is now closing fast. I've just received word that the Goddardamering Society landed a huge blow against the Ronin of the 211th MAC. The Ronin have been pushed out of the territory they once occupied and have fallen back to the Bavaria Mountains. Kelswa is now mobilizing the entirety of the Goddardammerung and the Kelswa guards to move on the Ronin's position and destroy them for good. After they destroy the Ronin, Kelswa will likely hunt us down next. In our present state, that would be a fight we cannot win. Our best chance of taking Kelswa out is to overwhelm her when she least expects it, which will be in the midst of her operation against the Ronin. With our blow to her logistics network, the Lyran mechs and vehicles can only run on the ammo they can physically carry into a fight. If we catch Kelswa and her mercs at the right time, we could use the Ronin as a force multiplier, pushing the Goddardammerung to bleed their limited ammo bins dry. This will give us the best chance at drawing Kelswa out and killing her, which should send her mercs packing. I won't lie, this op will be an extreme Hail Mary. While millions of things can go sideways, the reality is that this is our last chance of giving the people of Gunsburg their freedom. We owe it to Mirrorborg, our murdered families, and those countless others who've already laid down their lives in the name of freedom to continue this fight. God willing, we will emerge victorious. Alright. Man. Worth. Alright, the Atlas isn't going to be ready, so we're going to get in the Marauder. Everybody's healthy, I think. Tira can sit this one out. Okay, Lance is still injured. So Stiabjorn, you're still my Warhammer pilot. Nick's just been rock steady. Like, ever since I got him. Oh my god, we're 100 tons underweight. There's not really much I can do about it. Difficulty 90, 100 tons underweight.
After weeks of fighting, Nicole Kelsois's forces appear to have gotten the upper hand over the Ronin, forcing them to retreat to the Bavaria Mountains. Kelsois has fully mobilized the Gutodomerung Society, looking to crush the remaining Ronin before they can fortify their position in the mountains. Before she undoubtedly pivots to hunt us down. But we won't give that monster the opportunity. Our best chance at taking Kelsois out is to slam into her with everything we have while her forces are committed to finishing off the Ronin. The battle ahead will not be easy, but it's a fight we must win. Otherwise, Gunzburg will be lost to the same monsters that murdered our families and nearly killed Oberstleutnant Miraborg. Move out and destroy them all.
Okay.
Commander, with 3 separate armies fighting a must-win scenario, this mission will likely devolve into absolute chaos. To get through this, you'll need to stick close and support the first-tier mechs accompanying you on this mission. Pick your targets carefully, and do not draw too much attention to yourself. Otherwise, you could find yourself simultaneously targeted by both Steiner and Karita Op-4s.
Taisho! No contacts are from the first tier!
For the Republic, fire at will!
Colonel Kelsois, unknown mix identified as the first tier. They're engaging all parties in the field.
Target destroyed.
I have to thank you, man's daughter. You saved us the trouble of turning over every rock to flush you and your rats out. Commonwealth forces, the first tier have entered the field as a hostile third party. Put them and the Korean partisans in the ground
New
with the
target
rest of their friends and family.
Target destroyed. Target acquired. New target proven.
That mech done for.
Gutodomerung Society mainline forces touching down in the OZ. Watch yourselves out there. One of Nicole Kelsois's House Guard dropships entering the combat zone, which means she can't be far behind. Be ready for her when she comes.
Target acquired.
Mech's critical. I can hear the pilot screaming from here. Solid copy. Let's cut loose on the priority target.
Okay, at least we have good terrain here.
Stamped his ticket to hell.
This will be destroyed in no time. These units are under heavy fire.
Mech down! Mech down!
Awesome.
I'm detecting Ronin reinforcement entering the OZ.
New target Archer.
Roger that. Put all guns on the commander's target.
New target
We're on it, boss.
Get the catapult. Good. Bring him forward. Bring him forward.
Burn it down!
target destroyed. Target
Roger that. We have a hostile tagged. Let's blast it to nothing.
target Shadowhawk. Target destroyed. Target acquired.
Let's bag the commander's target.
Taking heavy damage.
Target destroyed.
The
Target
commander just handed us a target. Let's snuff it out.
Ronin forces taking critical losses.
Alright, we're doing pretty good.
Roger that. We have a hostile tag. Focus all fire on it.
Commander's target, now!
Crusaders seem pretty tanky.
target destroyed.
There's an archer we didn't even kill out here somewhere.
New target Banshee.
Lay into the commander's target.
Fuck a duck.
Send all fire on that hostile. Something big just fell off me.
It's okay, man. Just continue.
Landed a big hit on that thing.
Continue. Uh oh. Stab your one's down. What the fuck?
Copy that. That pilot should kiss his ass goodbye.
I've lost the comrade, but I must fight on.
Target down.
Destroyed. New target.
Solid copy. We'll give him hell.
Copy that. We need to hammer the designated target.
Target destroyed.
All weapons on the commander's target.
Roger that. We need to smash the requested target.
Forgive me. I lost
Contact blasted to hell.
I just received word from the Ronin forces. They are standing down and surrendering. They will no longer be participating in this fight.
Okay, good. It's just some goddamn wrong left. Where's that archer?
Fire on that hostile.
Target
I hope you're
destroyed.
watching. I'm gonna enjoy choking the life out of each and every one of your treasonous lackeys.
First tier, Nicole
course.
Kelswa has taken the field in her Atlas. For all of the lives that she has stolen from our people, make these mountains her tomb.
New target Rifleman.
Okay, I don't know why you're stuck.
Still using your stolen OCAF mechs, manslaughter. We'll be sure to return them to their rightful owners.
served.
There's another assault mech here, a Zeus.
Roger that. We have a hostile tagged. Let's blast it to nothing.
And my mouse just died in the middle of that engagement. I was like, why am I not firing weapons?
Lost component. But
It's okay, Nick.
it's been worse.
We'll help you out.
I'm seeing no more House Kelswa guards in the OZ, and the Guta Damarang Society are in full retreat. First tier, all
I wonder if
crew
Stabjorn got headshot. He went down
been
quick.
eliminated. Gunsberg is ours.
Oh. Okay, so when's the mission gonna end? When's it gonna end? Oh yeah, we maxed out the she probably had good stuff on her mech. Got double heat sinks though. You know what? Let's grab ourselves a really nice small laser. Oh wow, he got cored. We lost. I salute you, Gauss Rifle, for we lost you. Yep, and Stabjorn is injured. For the first time in centuries, Gunsberg is free. This freedom was earned off the backs of tens of thousands that lost their lives fighting to liberate this world many called home. Now we've learned that Nicole Kelswa did not just purge the families with connections to the first tier, but the entirety of the Valdir's governing body approved by elected Prince Magnuson's office. In the absence of any governing body, I've assigned Tyr Miraborg to act as Gunsberg's interim Valdir, a position I will pension Prince Magnuson to make permanent, as I can think of no better man to lead Gunsberg into the future than the one that devoted most of his life to seeing his homeworld freed. I pray his new position brings Tor some solace, as his mood has darkened since the Dragon's Breath incident. As for us, Commander, I believe we're now calling the Ronin War still rages on, although we can see the light at the end of the tunnel. Loyal DCMS forces have been true to Canray Kurita's words and have helped the King's army secure worlds that saw Ronin uprisings in the name of the Republic. But the fight is not yet done, and I expect us to deploy once more after I update Prince Magnuson of our current status. Until then, start any repairs you need, and be prepared to ship out at a moment's notice. That's a nice autocannon. LRM-20 stream. And another Atlas. Her Atlas, probably. When do we depart? 28 days ain't enough. It ain't enough. Okay. We did have another Gauss rifle to replace this. Somehow. Somehow. Start the work. 40 days. Okay, you're cord, so you're probably going to be out of the fight. Yeah, we can just repair all. I don't know what I'm going to do with this other Atlas right now. So we've got the AC-20 Atlas. I need to mess with his what if I just repair all? Of course I want to get rid of the SRM. It's just a Gauss rifle weigh. 15 tons versus 14 tons. Now what the Gauss rifle has over the AC-20 is range. What could I get in there? This medium slot. Now I'm gonna start dropping heat sinks to make that happen. Okay. We can start work, but it's not gonna be ready for a long time. The mech market here is pretty good though. I don't really want another stalker. Another Black Knight. We haven't even been able to use the ones we have. I don't think I'm going to pick up an awesome or anything here. So let's look at our timeline. We have to depart now. We'll arrive at our destination. Lance will be good. Most of our heavier mechs will be good. So we're going to go ahead and take care of that next time. Thank you for watching. This is Arcturus, signing off.